What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to continue the retro video game theme. We'll be building a 3D printed Mega Man X helmet. Mega Man was one of my favorite Super NES video games growing up. We're going to be building this iconic helmet from scratch, covering everything from the slicing all the way up to finally painting the entire piece. So grab your energy blasters and let's get started. Alright, first things first, you'll need to download a 3D model of the Mega Man X helmet. There are plenty of great options available on the sites like Thingiverse and Coats 3D, but I picked up mine from Yosh Studios. I'll leave its link in the description below. Once you have your STL file, it's time to fire up Bambu Studio. Orientation is probably one of the most crucial steps. We want to position the helmet pieces in a way that minimizes the need for supports and gives us the best possible print quality. For the back piece, I found that printing it standing up works really well. It keeps any necessary supports on the inside, which will be hidden, and cause no defects to the actual piece itself. For the front piece, laying it flat on the build plate is usually the best approach. And then, it's time to slice. So choose your filament. I'm using PLA for this file, but you can use whatever you prefer. And then get on your desired layer height and your infill. So let's send it down to the printer. Kind of ran out of filament midway through, but thank God I had another one in my AMS and it just switched over to the white filament. Alright, our prints are complete. Now comes the not so glamorous but absolutely essential part, post-processing. You'll likely have some support material to remove, so take your time and be careful not to damage the print. Let's start priming this matte helmet.
If you like the content, please consider liking, subscribing, and commenting on the video. It helps my channel grow. Now let's get back to the video.
Next up is priming. I'm trying this new Custom Coat 1K High Build Primer. I've heard very good things about this primer, so I wanted to try it out. It's a bit expensive at $22 for a 12-ounce can. After applying the 2 coats, I let it sit for 10 minutes and started the sanding process. This is key to getting a smooth surface for painting. I started with 400 grit, applied 2 more coats of primer, and then wet sanded the helmet with 600 grit sandpaper. The goal is to eliminate those layer lines as much as possible. If you notice you have a few more spots that need sanding, go back with your fine grit sandpaper and smooth those out. Repeat the priming and light sanding process until you achieve a flawless surface. I was extremely impressed about how quickly this primer dried. It was saying 10 minutes, but I think it might have been quicker. It was also super smooth. When it came to sanding, it made it very, very easy. I would highly recommend this primer if you're looking to quickly add some coat, even though it's a little bit expensive. I went ahead and applied the same process of the priming and then sanding to the back half of the helmet. Now for the fun part, painting. I'd highly recommend masking up areas you don't want any paint getting on your helmet. For this particular build, for the Mega Man X helmet, I'll primarily be using a blue and teal paint. I picked up both spray paints from Walmart. I started off with the teal one for the top of the helmet. The main part of the helmet, you might want to mask off the edges with some painter's tape to get a clean line. Apply several thin, even coats of your chosen blue. Allow each coat to dry thoroughly. Patience is key here. Multiple thin coats will give you a much better finish than one thick coat. Once all the paint is completely dry, you can carefully remove the masking tape from the helmet. I personally left mine overnight to give it plenty of time to dry. Depending on your 3D model, you might have alignment tabs or slots to help you connect the two pieces. I personally prefer using magnets, and that's what I use to apply my two pieces together. I apply small little X's on the back of the magnet pieces so I don't get them confused when adding them to the helmet. Before the final reveal, I just want to remind you guys to check out my website. If you're looking for a garage kit for something I've done in the past, if you're looking for a painting kit to paint something, or if you just want me to print or paint something custom for you, you can message me on my website. The website is nightwolfllc.com, and that's wolf with a U, not an L. Now let's see the final reveal. And there you have it, a fully 3D printed and painted Mega Man X helmet. This was a fun project, and the results speak for themselves. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more 3D printing and gaming related content. Let me know in the comments what other video game you'd like me to work on next. And stay tuned for a fun little clip at the end of this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.